Sawadee ka. My name is Kru Jenypher Lanthier of York Muay Thai. I am here with Matt Embry, and we're going to be doing a traditional Thai massage and teach you guys how to do it with a new product on the line called Athlon Rub. It is a Thai oil formula.
With Athlon Rub, before you use it, you'd like to shake it up till it gets a nice orangish color. You can warm up before you put it on, or you can put it on before you warm up. Both are good. You get a little better warm up, obviously if you get a sweat going first. Okay, and we also have the spray model. So you can spray on, you can pop the top till the fun don't stop, and rub it on as well.
The Thai oil formula was initially used for Muay Thai athletes. Muay Thai is Thailand's national sport. It is one of the most brutal and vicious martial arts in the world. It is it's oil-based, and it's a deep, fast penetrating heat that, again, like Matt said, you can put it on before you warm up. It'll prevent against sprains, strains, bruising, things like that. Sometimes a lot of Thais use it before they go for a run, or you can use it, you can warm up first and it'll go deeper into the pores. It gets really, really warm.
We also use it to treat injuries as well. So we use it while we're massaging bumps and bruises, strains and sprains. It's really like a miracle formula. As a fighter, we tend to use it before training, and then I like to use it before bed, and just any time to rub in my joints when they get tight, or like I said, sprains or bruises on the shins or the leg, etc.
When were you first introduced to Thai oil? When did you have your first massage, and by whom? Did anyone influence you?
So I first was introduced to it actually just through online studying about Muay Thai and stuff like that. Liniment itself is a pretty inherent part of Muay Thai. You see all the fighters use it before their fight, and the first time I got a proper rub down was before my first fight, obviously, and yeah, it was just it's a great feeling to be all loose before you step into the ring. You know, it kind of helps you breathe a little better. You're taking in a lot of oxygen. You feel loose. You're ready for the fight. So that was what my first experiences were like.
So the technique I'm going to go through today was taught to me by my AJAHN SUCHART. I'm going to go through and explain all the different aspects to it. We're going to touch on upper, middle, and lower body, and that's it. So I'm going to start the massage portion. And first, after your fighters warmed up a little bit, they go face down first. I'm going to start with the upper back. So first thing I'll do is ask if there's any previous injuries anywhere on the body that I need to know about. Any pulls, any strains, anything that I need to put extra attention to. So there's two different techniques. Sometimes people just use the oil. Other times they'll mix it with Vaseline just to make sure that everything sticks a little bit better and it doesn't dry on the body. I'm just going to go straight with the Thai oil today. So I'll usually put it in my hand first just to make sure. Okay, so I'm just going to start. First I have to warm the oil up. So I want to make sure that I rub fast to heat it up. Okay, I want to obviously avoid the armpits. If it gets in the armpits, it's going to burn quite a bit. So I won't rub quickly to warm everything up. Once everything's nice and heated, okay, and I've got it activated a little bit, I'm going to go through the entire muscle bed. The biggest mistake people make is they try to jam the fingers in one spot. Okay, so all I'm going to be doing is, my job here is to relax the body, not to fix anything or take out any knots per se. I'm really just trying to warm them up and relax the muscles. So I'm going to start from the lower back, and I'm going to go all the way through. Okay, and I take one body part at a time. So I'm just going to work through the lower back. After I've gone through there, I'm going to go through to the upper back, okay, and spend a little bit of time. Again, if there's any particular spots that are tight or stressed, I'll spend a little bit of extra time on them. And the massage usually takes between 5 and 10 minutes, depending on the available time that you have before your fighter goes up. So once I've gone through the back and I've taken care of it, it's warm, and right now the fighter's usually just relaxing, think about strategy, thinking about what they're going to do when they get in the ring, and just sort of taking time and breathing. After that, I'm going to go through to one of the arms, and I want to take care of everything. So I take the arm, I want to loosen it up a little bit, okay, as much as possible, still keeping the oil heated. I go through to the forearm. Okay, every time I hit pads, if I haven't done in a little while, my forearms take a huge beating, they get really sore. I also want to go through to the hands. Okay, it's one of the spots that a lot of people neglect. Okay, again, warming it up, trying to go quick, relaxing the arms as much as I can, avoiding the armpit at all costs. It burns. Always make sure you tell your fighters, don't touch your eyes, your genitals, your armpits, nothing with this stuff, because once it's on there, it's it's hot. Another one of the techniques that the Thais use sometimes at the end, if there's something that's still relatively tight on the back, they'll sometimes just chop it. And what that does is it just adds blood flow. So in addition to the oil, if something's particularly tight, they'll just move through it, and it just promotes blood flow through the muscle, and that helps to warm the muscle up a little bit and also add to the repairing process. Okay. So once we've done the upper body and the arms, typically you'd cover your athlete. It is summertime in Canada right now, we don't need to, but usually when you're about to go in the ring, depending on how cold it could be in the arena where you're warming up or where you are in the world, you cover up the top end of the body. Put a towel across them, make them put a sweater or something on so that they stay warm. Then I go to the lower body. So again, I rub it between my hands first, and then I go to the leg. Okay, I'll tuck the shorts up just so that I don't accidentally go too high, and so that I don't miss any key areas. So on the leg, there's a couple of spots. First, warm it up. Focus a little bit on the IT band and the hamstring. Thai massage is a great massage for the person that's being massaged. It can be a lot of work for the person doing the massage. Okay, so again, it's warmed up, and I'm going to take my two thumbs and I'm going to roll through the back of the hamstring. Thai fighters do a lot of running, so their hamstrings get tight, their quads get tight. Their IT band on the side here gets pretty tight from taking kicks, running, so on and so forth. So you'll generally get to feel a little bit of like a tight guitar string. Most fighters that I've massaged have that. So you want to go from the bottom through to the top and try to get it to relax just a little bit. Okay? So again, I use the top two thumbs. Now, if I'm a smaller person and I'm working on a bigger guy, I don't rely on my hands. I make sure that I use my body weight to support. So I can go deep enough through the muscle and without using too much of my hand strength, because you'll get tired pretty quick. It's like CPR, gotta use your body. Good. I always spend a little bit of time on the joints, the back of the joint and the front of the joint. Because lots of people end up having issues with their knees, some people have issues with hips or elbows, I do spend a little bit of time, not a lot, but I just want to make sure that it's heated adequately. If I only focus on the major muscle groups and don't go through everything, it tends to be a little stiff in some areas, so I want to make sure I go through everything. Calves are a huge one for Thai fighters. Okay, so calves get tight, they run anywhere from 30 to 40, maybe more, 50 kilometers a day. So always fast, warm it up first. Okay, you gotta make sure that the oil is warm enough before I start to go too deep. If I just jam my fingers into the muscle bed, I can cause a cramp really easily. So I just wanna make sure it's nice and relaxed. And I'm gonna go from the inside of the calf to the back of the calf to the outside. You should ask your fighter from the back. You should ask your fighter if they have any shin splints, if they have any calf issues. Lots of times you'll find that there's tightness in the calves. You have something right there. So when you're going through a spot that you feel and you want to spend a little bit of time on it, put the pressure through the whole muscle. When you stay in one spot like this, you're not releasing the entire muscle, and you actually have the opportunity to damage that person further. So you want to make sure that you go through the whole thing. Something that I notice a lot of people neglect is the ankles. Ankles and feet in Muay Thai take a huge beating. The Achilles, when they kick, this gets pressed, the front of the foot, the back of the foot. So I always take just a little bit of oil, okay, rub it through my hands first, and I just work the Achilles just a touch. I know every time I fought, my feet took a pretty big beating. If you miss a target and you hit with your foot, or you block something and they end up kicking the foot, it worked through the whole thing. Okay, go into the second part. Okay. So I'm on to the leg again. Okay, I can tell on this side right away there's a little bit of tension on this leg, so again I'm going to spend a little bit more time on that. Heat it up, same old story, make it nice and warm, use the thumbs, press through the muscle bed, use your body if you're getting a little bit tired. Okay, move through the IT band. I spend a lot of time on this with my fighters, mainly because it's the biggest one I notice that everybody seems to be tight on. For athletes, they can roll it on a foam roller to help release this daily in training. Getting massages regularly help release this one, but it is an important one that you take care of before they're competing. Okay, again for the knee joint, spending just a touch, just a little bit of time, not a lot. Okay, just making sure it is warmed up as well. Okay, we do all of the striking with our joints, so you have to make sure that the elbows, the knees, the ankles are also warmed up adequately. Otherwise, they can hurt themselves throwing their own techniques. And back to the shin. Okay, same as the other side. Okay, just looking, heating it up, then just looking for any shin splints, any excessive pain from maybe blocking kicks, and just taking a little bit of time to work through the front of the shin. The Thai oil formula has a nice menthol smell to it, almost like you're in a bit of a sauna when you use it. So it actually clears up the nasal passages really nicely, along with everything else that it does. So it's not an overbearing negative smell. It actually smells quite nice. Most fighters will smell it, and it's a positive, familiar smell, either of training, being in their gym, or getting ready for competition. There's a couple key spots on the upper body that we work on. So chest, push-ups, punches, shoulders, all this stuff takes a lot of damage. So we want to make sure that we really work through that muscle. The second one's going to be the abs. There is a technique that I was taught to take care of the abs, to do two things. One is to make sure that you're stretching out the ab muscles just a little bit. And the second one is to make sure that you're releasing anything that might be in your bowels at that time. So a lot of the times after we do what I'll be doing next, the fighters will be like, I have to go to the bathroom. And that's good. You want to make sure that they're empty, that they're not full before they go in the ring. Right now I'm just focusing on the traps, okay, trying to make sure he's relaxed. I can tell right now that traps are good. It's relaxed here, so a little more tight in the chest, so I'm going to focus a little bit. Again, staying away from the armpits. Once it gets in there, it does burn quite quickly, so you want to make sure that you're staying away from there. Okay, so I'll go through the chest, make sure everything's nice and relaxed. Again, the fighter's just relaxing, taking a little nap, thinking about strategy. Sometimes the coaches will give them something to think about. I want you to think about entering the ring. I want you to think about bowing to the judges, seeing your opponent. They want to do some visualization work. Whatever you tell your fighter to do, just make sure that it's a relaxed approach that you give them. You don't want to hype them up in the middle of a massage. So the stomach, I won't go too hard on it. So the abs. Okay, again, warming it up. Okay, along with the lats. I always want to spend time on the lats. Thai fighters aim for a couple pressure points up here near the armpit. They also take a lot of beatings from the knees on the side of the lats, so you want to make sure that that is always warmed up and taken care of as well. Okay, after that we go back to the abs. So what I do is I go to the center with the two thumbs. Okay, I ask my fighter to take a deep inhale, and then I drag my thumbs all the way down and through, right past the belly button, and then I stop. I'm going to do it 3 times, and you can go as deep as you're comfortable. Sometimes you'll feel stuff, sometimes they will, but for the most part it's a good feeling. I'll go inhale, exhale. Good, last one, inhale up. Good, I go a little bit deeper each time. Okay, so once I've completed everything, I just go over everything. I ask them if they have anything else that they want to be worked on, if they need anything else, or I'll ask them how they're feeling, and they'll say, I'm feeling pretty good, I'm nice and relaxed. Once I'm done everything, I immediately want them to put on a sweater and sweatpants, maybe even a toque, depending on the temperature that it is outside. It's important that you keep this warmth. So they put that on, they get up, and they continue going on with their workout. The second time you're going to use the oil is right before they enter the ring. So we've done the preliminary massage. This is the major one, the one that we focus the most on. Once they've warmed up and they've done their training, we at the last minute will put just a little bit on the arms, on the legs, stretch them out, and so on. Okay, that concludes the portion of the massage. Thank you guys for watching. I want to thank Matt for coming down and allowing us to use him. Also, it's not just for sports. It's great for sports. It isn't all sport rub, but I know sometimes people get like neck pains, you're at work all day, any kind of tension. You can use this for anything. It works miracles on a lot of different things. So not just for people who are doing Muay Thai, not just for sports enthusiasts, just for anybody that you were gardening all day and you need to get a little work on your back. It's great for stuff like that as well.
And if you want to hit them up, check out the Facebook page, Athlon Rub, or the Instagram, Athlon Rub, and you can get in contact with them and get yourself a couple bottles.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
What do you call?